On House Rules, you know we love low-cost and no-cost marketing ideas. And email marketing can be just that, but it isn't the Wild West anymore. There are rules and regulations you have to follow in order to stay in good standing. I'm Alex House, Chief Marketing Officer of Impact Partnership, and these are my house rules on how to stay compliant when it comes to email marketing. This is all coming from the FTC, and CAN-SPAM has defined what rules and regulations we all have to follow when it comes to email marketing. So what are a few of these rules? Always have an unsubscribe link in every single email. You want to give the opportunity for people to opt out who don't want to hear from you anymore. I know, that's not ideal, but if they can't, they might report you. Next to that unsubscribe link is to make sure you always have your business postal address in your email. This helps legitimize your business. Another rule is the content of your email, specifically the subject line. You want to make sure your subject line is similar to the content within the email itself. You'll want to avoid all caps or exclamation points that makes it look like you're selling them or scamming them. While we're on the topic of subject lines, avoid clickbait. I know, it seems like a great idea to get people to open your emails, but it could also scare them. And it only takes a few people to report you before you have a real problem on your hands. Another one of those rules is to have accurate email addresses in your to, from, and reply to line. They should be tied to your email business accounts so the receiver knows exactly who they're coming from. Think about it from the consumer perspective. If you see a really sketchy email address, you're probably going to delete or report that email. Always tie it back to your email business addresses and make sure it looks the part. In the same vein as that unsubscribe link we talked about, you have to honor all opt-out requests within 10 days. This could also be somebody who's simply saying, take me off your list by replying back to your email. Always monitor that inbox so you can take them out of your email list. Speaking of email lists, I get asked all the time by our advisors if they should purchase another email list. This is not a good marketing tactic and can get you in a boatload of trouble. Most likely, that list is full of people who don't need your services and have never heard of you. They're more likely to opt out or report you, which can shut down your entire email marketing platform. Those lists can be expensive and a pretty big risk to take that's not worth the investment. There are two really important reasons on why you have to follow these rules. The first is to avoid fines. These can total up to over $50,000. Imagine all the seminars you could do with that amount of money. Secondly, if you don't follow these rules, you'll ultimately get shut down. Email marketing will be a nightmare, preventing you from engaging with clients and prospects. That could mean starting from scratch and building your entire web presence all over again. And that's the last thing you want when you have a busy practice. Now, I know we talked a lot about unsubscribing, but what I do want you to subscribe to is our YouTube page for more house rules. Click the button below.